Alright, so this is an Elrick fretless bass made by Elrick. He's a luthier from back east, I believe Chicago, the Chicago area. This is an Elrick Gold Series Standard bolt-on. Bolt-on, see? So it is a 5-string, has a 35-inch scale neck. It is lined, so it's fretless, but it has lines, which helps me tremendously to play in tune, or I try to play in tune. So I'm going to go over some of the features on this bass. I'm basically going straight out of my bass into a Mark bass, little Mark bass head, set flat, and an Aguilar 112 bass cabinet, an Aguilar GS 112. So straight out of the bass, right into the amplifier, to try to catch the purest tone, which I'm sure is affected a little bit. Microphone stuff, but it'll give you an idea of what the bass sounds like flat, set flat. So basics of this bass: the body is made out of ash, and it is a very light bass. So it's a very light piece of ash. It is flamed, has a slight flame to it, very beautiful. The workmanship is pretty incredible on this bass. The control cavity cover is cut out of the actual back of the bass. So as you can see, top-notch quality work here. It is a maple neck, 2-piece maple neck. Alright, and we go to the front, and we have a pink ivory fretboard. Pink ivory, I've had several fretless basses, and made out with fingerboards, made out of rosewood and ebony. Never had pink ivory before, and this is just a very nice sounding deep, warm wood that can actually sound very percussive also. I've had it for a few years now, and I use round wound strings, D'Addario XL nickels, and there's no grooves, and I play this bass quite a bit. Haven't lately, but I did play it quite a bit. I'm going to pull it back out and start playing it a lot. You can see where the strings are actually kind of pressed down, and there's no groove, it's a little mark, and the wood is just remarkably dense and hard. Pink ivory, and very stunning looking too, has some flame on it there. It's also has a pink ivory nut, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, the top of the bass is spalted maple. So the body has a top of spalted maple, and the matching headstock cover too, which is really, really nice. One truss rod, and it has an ebony ramp. The ramp has become popular in the last few years. Gives you the sensation of having something right under the strings, almost an extension of the pickups. So when you're playing over a pickup, you can feel that pickup underneath the string. This gives you the same sensation. So anywhere you're playing, you actually have that sensation of not having this deep gorge or you know, deep space between the string and the body. So pretty nice, and it's made out of ebony, and Elrick cut that out for me and put that on there. Electronics, Bartolini pickups, and a Bartolini preamp. This preamp happens to be the NTMB. It's a 3-band preamp, treble, mid, and bass. And Elrick's basses generally have the same electronic layout. So the first two knobs here are, on this bass, set up volume for the front pickup, for the neck pickup, volume for the bridge pickup. You can also have it set up master volume and panning. I kind of like the control of each pickup. And then you have treble, boost and cut, mid-range boost and cut, and bass boost and cut. And then the two switches here, let me turn up. This switch on the outside engages the active circuitry or cuts it out. So it makes it either passive or active. Alright, with a boost there, but sounds really good in both settings. The next switch is a three-way switch, three-way toggle switch, which actually picks the mid-range frequency that you're boosting or cutting. So your mid-range knob will be affected by that switch. So on the very lowest setting here, closest to the knob, is 250 Hertz. The middle setting is 500 Hertz, and the upmost setting is 800 Hertz. So you can vary with that. You can play with that, and I think all of Rob Elrick's basses have that setup. This bass is also, it's very punchy. Really hard to get a fretless bass to sound good slapped, and this one does sound very good slapped. The low B is just remarkable. You know, pretty incredible, stout sounding low B. So, which can definitely be attributed by the workmanship, or to the workmanship, and just the you know, the 35-inch scale. But I've had 34-inch scale basses that have a very, very good low B. So that's it. Elrick Gold Series Standard 5-string. This bass also has a kind of a cool story to it. It was made for a giveaway through a magazine that's actually not in circulation anymore, called Bass Frontiers. Bass Frontiers was around in the mid-90s to maybe 2000, and this bass was made in 1997 and was part of a giveaway with Bass Frontiers magazine in 97 or 98. I got it from the person who actually won the bass, so kind of a cool story on this bass. So again, Elrick fretless, very, very beautiful instrument, well made, and just sounds really, really good. And that's it.